Go and listen to your old track, Nicki. You had no flow whatsoever. You improved with time. You built your confidence with time. I feel like you project a lot. You wish that you had the confidence Megan had when you were coming up. You did not. You let this man play over you. You know what I find particularly strange about Nicki Minaj? I mean, Nicki Lewinsky? It's her hypocrisy in her bars that can typically be mimicked in her life or her family's life from the top, from the beginning. I find it the most interesting always to start from the beginning. Been thrilled, been doing it, been at it. Okay. Your flow is such a bore. This comes from a woman who made Bigfoot with flows that are all over the place. Nicki, good punchlines with a bad flow. And that's something your fan base will literally never tell you because they are like a cult. Drinking a bottle of Henny through a straw, said by someone who is being called a cokehead. One cannot be talking about anybody's addiction at this point. B word, you better stop that dialogue. The only person who's been having dialogue is you, Nicki, by yourself. For I hit call and buy your catalog. Ha 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 ha. Sigh. You cannot hit anybody to buy any catalog, especially when your catalog allegedly has been sold off by Lil Wayne, including Drake's as well for 100 mil at Universal. Yes. And the simple fact is you won't be making any much money from the tour that's gonna come. You don't have the money to buy Megan's catalog. You don't even have the money to even buy your own because you simply do not have that cash flow. You're a worker. You are not a boss lady. It's not giving. And I wonder why people are not saying it as it is. How can you F your mother man when she die? How you go on Gayle King and can't cry? Ciao. Bye. Isn't it the same you that was talking about your father and couldn't cry? Talking about the fact that he was supposed to come on Monday. He called on him Friday, but couldn't come because it was a hit and run. But you couldn't cry on an interview. You want to talk about people crying. You want to talk about Mag crying. And you want to talk about her mother, man, while you are married to a pedo, a rapist. Bigfoot, but you're still a small fry. A small fry you gave 48 hours more of your time. You couldn't sleep, Nicki. For 2 days, you did not sleep. But a small fry. Swearing on your dead mother when you lie. Same can be said about you. Swearing on your dead father when you lie. This little begging talking about Megan Law. For a free beat, you could hit Megan Raw. If you're a ghostwriter, party in Megan jaw. Shot thrown, but I still ain't let Megan score. The fact is, your husband cannot go to the park, cannot take your child to school. Your kid, that is a fact. And the punchline that Megan made was not specific to anyone. After all, she just said a hit dog is gonna holler, and that's what you did. Secondly, how do you talk about ghostwriter? How do you talk about ghostwriters when men in the male-dominated industry that you're in, particularly, still discredit you for your pen? You want to talk about Megan selling her body when your body as well was used up by these men. Allegedly. Allegedly, guys. But we know. I find it really strange that Trey Songz came out and said that you slept with him. A lot of these, even the guys from the Mego brothers, before they set up or whatever, those rappers, the Migos, one of them even said you were too excited, you were effing them. I've even forgot the name because I don't really follow gossip that much. And besides that, they said you slept with Lil Wayne, they said you slept with Drake. The list goes on and on and on. You even slept with Drake to get your contract. Allegedly that you slept with. But man, the whole Young Money could fit into your, you know what I mean. Because that's what they say. That's what they say about you. So you cannot talk about hitting anyone raw for a beat, Nicki. You see how this is very contradicting on so many levels. That beat, she's like 6 foot. Isn't someone for her height? Gives primary school. I call her Bigfoot. The B fell off. I said get off. I said get up on your good foot. Still and topped Red Ruby. Trying to steal the sauce. I said get up out my cookbook. But really, I'm a sweetie pie. Didn't you share and like a video of Mac's food? I mean, a picture of Meg being shot. Really, like I'm very, very curious, Nicki. Like I'm very, very curious at your behavior right now. It's very pathetic. Pathetic. I mean, she's very young. Megan is very young. And she has her life to build up her portfolio. Okay? You were just as messy as she is when she was young and worse. Why did you lie about your lipo? I think your best friend man is crazy. You're the type though. You was lying to the queen, now you went lying to King Gale. 30-year-old tea so stale. Kylie kicked you out and made you stumble to the car. It's this shaming, body shaming. It's you projecting a lot. I mean your body's a living out of what you've actually been through, basically. Okay, your body is exactly what you've been through. And the fact that you too were in an interview that you did not even show a reaction of sort. Did you show a reaction, Nicki? Did you show a reaction? Did you show a reaction? Please tell us, because from what I saw from somebody who is heartbroken by her father's death, to be acting this way is very weird to me. Bobs, I need a good alcohol bar. Roman weight, that was the bar. Like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar. After you got shushu with no scar, there's a little pig toxic. Somebody adopted to get darker like a chocolate. I'm about to get up your ass. They got you, yeah, sort of like French. They got you all them Grammys, but your flow is still, I know. Can you go and listen to your old track, Nicki? You had no flow whatsoever. You improved with time. You built your confidence with time. I feel like you project a lot. You wish that you had the confidence Megan had when you were coming up. You did not. You let these men play over you. Okay? And the fact that you wanted this Grammy, you said that by now you have 8. You have 0. So you have no accolades to speak about Grammy. You don't have them. Yes, we know they don't have significance, but we know that you want them. You can say, we even know, I did not know to the top of my head that Megan had 3 Grammys, but you know it. You know it. Okay? And talking about alcohol bar, when you're allegedly accused of being on Coca-Cola, and the last bit shows that you are under some kind of substance abuse. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also click the like icon. It helps me as a small creator in growing my channel. For somebody who made a song with I Spice, it's very interesting that you talk about flows. She has no flow. If you have to compare her to Megan, she's nowhere near Megan, for the fact that I Spice can't even touch Megan. But you want to talk about flows, you want to talk about Grammys, you want to talk about Megan, who is actually taking your invisible crown at this point. But anywho, let's continue. What a fiasco, Lupe. Future made you pay, haha. She won a party with the baby while robbing on Tory troop. I guess she needed money bags from them Trey song. She G-Eazy call made her crawl for it. Yo, why the F they poke the monster? Effing with Nicki this year, ho, I'm coming like a P-star. You know what's interesting is that you wish you had the guts to fight your record label the way Megan fought her label. You don't have it because you are internally misogynistic, Nicki. You are not a girl's girl. You do not want to see other girls progressing. You want to see yourself in the space of men who continuously disrespect you. You want to be the one that males use. And I'm beginning to think that you like being used by them. They don't just use your body, they use you financially as well. And you do not have the guts to fight like Megan, because deep down you continuously seek the approval of Lil Wayne and the Young Money crew, and you cannot go against them. I mean, isn't it how Lil Wayne made you crawl for your catalog that you cannot even stand up and fight for? How is it that your monster comes out to fight other fellow women, black women at that, whom you call an ape? Which can also be referred to you, girly. And it's funny how you mentioned Trey Songz, like how Trey Songz also used you for the money bag and could not even defend you. Really, it's funny that you're doing all of this which has happened to you. Remember Sheetha? Remember? It's very interesting because Future wouldn't be who he is today if it wasn't for Ciara. Ciara made this man who he is. Yo. She just mad that no N ever loved her. No N gonna stand 10 toes behind her. Which N stood 10 toes behind you in your entire career? Not even Lil Wayne, because he uses you as a climbing ladder, allegedly. Not even him, because he couldn't have done what he did to you if he actually valued you. The fact is, you'll always seek male validation that Megan will never. Megan could never need that much validation from a man like you do. Is it my fault I got good V? Why the F is you hopping on a minor? Please don't make me laugh. Really, don't make me laugh. Do not make me laugh. Assembly. Do not make me laugh. Assembly. Wasn't it you giving a 13 child a dance on a stage and even made a song lyrically? Wasn't it you? Anyway, because she's lying on your dead mama. On your dead mama. Lying on your dead mama. On your dead mama, lying on your dead mama, lying on your, well, we can say lying on your dead father, 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 lying on your dead father. And I'm not gonna do the last piece, but it's very interesting. Like, we can literally pinpoint every little hypocrisy we could find in this whole flow and all bars that were meant to ether Megan. You say it's a troll song, but it is a diss from a collections of tweet with low poor management, with poor preparation, with low quality sound. And the people who, I cannot deny that's actually good punchlines, but what's good punchlines if the whole disc is a flop and so much contradictory? Because you can't really say anything about Meg except her size, except for you shaming her for the same things that they shame you for. I'm trying to be nice, but I don't have it in me, really, sincerely. And you're gonna say, no, never loved her. Well, you made pills and potions. When you made a song about how Meek Mill treated you, how you made a song about how Safari treated you, I found it really strange. I find it really strange for someone with the character of Nicki Minaj. And it's strange that a woman like Nicki Lewinsky can go to this extreme. You actually have to go against every female in the industry because you want to keep yourself a male gaze and keep the man to yourself. Then the problem is you. You are not a girl's person. You shouldn't be trusted, because it shows that at which extreme you would go to protect a man. Women like you who do not do self-evaluation, I mean, at this point you should be telling us a story about Nicki Minaj and the things that Nicki Minaj has overcome, but your rap it's not growing. It's not growing, and you are aging and you're not growing with it. Okay? You're still talking about the same things that we've been hearing since 2010. We haven't heard anything of change from you. That's really impressive in a long time. Okay? Welcome.